let's talk about the tornadoes. It's been 4 days since that round of intense storms ripped through Northeast Ohio. We're talking about 11 tornadoes. That's according to the National Weather Service. And many are being told that it could be a couple more days before their power can be restored. Of course, they lost it in those storms. Our Kai Torque is live in Mentor. So I'm wondering, how are people there handling this extensive cleanup process, especially if they don't have power?
Well, Christy, people here on Stockbridge Road, just off of Menor Avenue, they have been without power for 4 days. And if we take a look around, you can see and hear crews at work removing these large trees and branches that have completely covered up yards, just like this one right here. Lake County EMA tells us an EF1 tornado tore through the area, uprooting trees and taking out power lines as it moved. One resident we talked to says it's been extremely frustrating dealing with damage to his roof and figuring out the costs of tree removal, but it's his neighbors he can't stop thinking about.
The tree came right through their roof and struck their son while he was sleeping, and luckily he was just hitting the foot and got a sprained ankle and went to the hospital, and he's fine. But it was terrifying, of course, for them. They're still shook up. They lost both their cars to the trees, and damage to the roof of the house, both the front and the back.
Those neighbors, we're told, are staying in a hotel, but they are far from alone. Many people on the street have been staying with friends or elsewhere while they wait for their electricity to be restored. Now, coming up at 6, we talk with a resident on this street who their tree removal estimate was $20,000, and they say they can't afford it, but thankfully for them, their church is rolling up their sleeves, coming out to help so that they can reduce that cost.
Wow, that is crazy. Well, let's talk about this 4 days without power now. Are they expected to get it back anytime soon? Kaitoa, what are you hearing in terms of some prognostication of that?
Well, we've been talking to First Energy throughout the afternoon, and they say that more than 3,000 people in Lake County are currently still without power, but they hope that the majority of them will have it restored by Wednesday. So still a couple of days to go.
Yeah, we hope so for them, no doubt about it. Kaitoa, we appreciate the report. Thank you.
Tonight, we are learning that a Cleveland police officer has been